As a retired schoolteacher living alone in the country, Eloise Parker has a man named Adam Clay living in her barn. Clay is a contented beekeeper. One day, Eloise becomes a victim of a phishing scam and loses more than $2 million, most of which is taken from a charity that she manages. She commits suicide, devastated by her situation. Clay is detained right away by FBI agent Verona Parker, who happens to be Eloise's daughter, after discovering the body. Clay is set free once it is determined that Eloise committed suicide. Verona informs Clay that the robbery group is hard to find. They have been on the FBI's radar for some time. Clay gets in touch with the mysterious Beekeepers in an attempt to bring Eloise's case to justice. Clay is given the address of the con artists, which is Mickey Garnett's UDG call center. After frightening off the workers and eliminating a few of Garnett's men, Clay enters UDG's building and blows it up. Garnett notifies Derek Danforth, his boss, who works in technology. Danforth gives Garnett the task of killing Clay. After finding Clay, Garnett and his gang pursue him to his barn. There, Clay dispatches them all swiftly, sparing only Garnett, chopping off his fingers before letting him go. While parked at a bridge, Garnett calls Danforth to let him know that Clay is a beekeeper. Clay, who had followed Garnett, kills him while Danforth listens on the phone and then warns him that he is on his way to kill him. Danforth visits Wallace Westwild to discuss Clay. At Derek's mother Jessica's request, Wallace, a former head of the CIA, is now in charge of security for Danforth Enterprises. Wallace, worried, reaches out to the CIA's current director in an attempt to stop Clay. After speaking with the Beekeepers, the director finds out that Clay has left the organization. But when a beekeeper is dispatched to kill Clay, Clay kills the agent by burning her alive and chopping off her finger, blowing up a gas station in the process. The Beekeepers tell the CIA that they won't pursue Clay and will instead stick to their neutrality. Verona and her companion, Matt Wiley, have been monitoring the crime scenes in the interim. They conclude that the 9 Point Center in Boston, which oversees Derek's call centers across the globe, including UDG, is Clay's next target. They get full support after telling FBI Deputy Director Prigg that Clay is a beekeeper. Wallace organizes a group of former members of the Special Forces and informs them that the Beekeepers are a covert group that operates outside the purview of the government and is tasked with protecting the United States. Wallace gives the order to secure the interior of the 9 Points building, while the FBI deploys their own SWAT team around the building's perimeter in an attempt to stop Clay. The Special Forces leader insists that the workers must be taken out of the building before anything else can happen, but Danforth permits them to continue working. Because of this, Clay is able to take down the FBI SWAT team and enter the building with ease. He also manages to take down the manager, who informs Clay and the FBI that Derek Danforth is his boss. Verona tells FBI Deputy Director Prigg that both businesses are actually run by Derek Danforth. Danforth Enterprises is the parent company of both businesses and is utilized by multiple U.S. government agencies. Verona also raises the possibility that, in addition to trying to kill Derek, Clay might also murder Jessica, the U.S. president. Prigg informs the president after giving them a blank check. Distressed by Clay's recent escape, Wallace proposes that Derek Danforth use the protection of the Secret Service and stay with his mother for the time being. Wallace employs some mercenaries while he is at the president's beachfront estate. In order to blend in at a party being held near the president's mansion, Clay climbs on the underside of a truck and trades places with a Secret Service agent. Verona spots Clay, but just before he's about to be taken into custody, Clay sets off explosives he had hidden on Secret Service vehicles to divert attention and gets inside the mansion. In the meantime, Prigg informs Jessica about her son's con game inside the mansion. Derek discloses that Jessica was far